Hi there, it's Jake from KrakatoaDesignsHD here again. This is the second tutorial in this new series of montage editing. This is where we left off from episode 1. If you watch that, then you will know we've added colour correction, Twixtor to slow motion it, and a bulge to kind of show off the kills. There is a difference here than last time, is that's only I've just clipped the composition down to the end of the clip. I haven't added any more effects or anything like that. So yeah, let's crack on. First of all, I said we're going to be using another plugin today called Knoll Light Factory, which we will get on in a sec. Knoll Light Factory is kind of like, it's not really like a version of an optical flare, because I say just stay away from optical flares basically in montages. It just looks cheap. So I'll show you what it does. It kind of like simulates light. Right, so you want to go into your composition, click layer, new, solid, make comp size, OK. Right, then you want to go to effect, Knoll Light Factory, and Light Factory EZ. That's what it does. Right, so I'm just going to bring the quality down a little bit just so it's a bit more real time. There. Knoll Light Factory kind of adds simulated light into the scene. But some of the presets are a bit shit, so I'll be showing you a couple of little tips. Right, so if you go into the Light Factory EZ, go into Flare Type, and for this, I think I'm just gonna have a little browse and see what I could use. Not that. That looks shite. I think I'm just gonna use a 85mm kind of flare. Right, yeah. It looks a bit out of place there, obviously, because it's just sat in the middle of the sky. So I'm going to move it below the colour correction, so it does brighten up the screen. Because without it's like that, with it it's like that. If you see what I mean. Now it's added a black thing over there. Right, so I'm just going to right click. If this happens to you, right click black solid. Hopefully this will work. Transform, fit to comp. Oh, it's still doing that. Right, I'm just going to widen that a bit, just so then it's it's out of the way. If that occurs for you, just do that. So I'll rename this Knoll Light. Okay, right, what we're going to do is, because in the bulge it stays exactly where it is, even here, when he's running, it's where it is. So we're going to have to keyframe the position of this Knoll Light. So light source location, you want to click the stopwatch on that. Actually no, undo that. Go to the very start, click the stopwatch. And then we want to click Knoll Light and press U, like we did in the last one, to bring up the keyframes. Yeah, find where it's got, scrub to the position in your tutorial, in your video, your clip, where it's got full view of sky. If I do there, right. Let's see where the sky first shows up. Kind of there. Just page down a lot. I'm just gonna find it. Right, there. That's a good one. I want to drag this keyframe to where it is the light begins to show. Right? Now if you come along about a few seconds, just to check that it looks okay where it is, and that it's not too awful. That's fine. Now because it looks awful there, what we want to do is you go back to the very start I'm going to zoom out a little bit just so I get a bit of room around it. I'm going to move the position of the light to outside, just outside. Now, when it's like that, you can see it's outside. But once you get to here, it starts coming inside. So we're going to find around about where you want it to start moving into view. I'm guessing it'll be there. So I'm just going to drag this keyframe to where I want it there, and then because of that, the light comes into view when you want it. I'll just go there. Right, and because he's always facing the same way on this, I don't have to move it because it's the light coming from the same angle. So as it goes through, the light will move onto the screen as we want. So it's kind of motion tracked a little bit. See how it stays kind of there? So it's not too bad. And we will shoot, and it does the bulge that we did in the first episode. And yeah, so that's the knoll light factory. So that is basically yeah, that's the end of this tutorial. I know it's a short one. It's just because the next one's going to be a bit longer. So you know, the next tutorial, I'll just explain to you now, it's going to be kind of set up for an end clip of a montage. So like it's kind of like your most impressive clip, and it's just going to finish it off nicely, right? So you know, it's also for credits at the end of a montage. So yeah, I'm going to look forward to making that after I've done this, and I'll upload it in a couple hours. That'll be my 5th upload today. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, just subscribe if you want to see more of these tutorials and follow it through as I go through. And yeah, just massive thanks for watching. Right, bye.